Welcome back. This is the MJ show. I am Mihir Joshi. I have Shreyas Talpade to my right, and joining us now in this segment is the man who has given the music for the film Baji. I just showed you the CD a little while ago. The other reason I've showed you the CD is because they've already sorry. Plastic packet happens, yo. They've already signed some CDs, and I'm gonna give you a chance to win these CDs on my Twitter contests in the afternoon. So let me introduce you to the music director for Baji, my good friend Atif Afzal.
Hi.
Great to have you.
Thank you.
So, before I ask Atif something, I've got to ask you now, how did you think about, I'm assuming you had a say in who comes on board as the music director. How did you think
Actually,
about
where Atif was concerned, it was completely Nikhil's call.
Okay.
And Atif and Nikhil had worked together before on Pune 52. So
Okay.
that's how, Nikhil got in touch with him and he got him on board.
Right.
But I'm so glad that thing happened because the kind of music that Atif has given for Baji especially. Now, I know every actor has to probably say these kind of things. They don't know it's phenomenal and whatever. But Atif has given a certain he's got a certain kind of freshness to the entire thing. So
Right.
you have certain Marathi films with a certain type of music, and then you have an Atif Afzal coming and giving you
A very
Baji.
different-
Yeah,
yeah.
and the thing is, the best part is कि you have a variety of songs in it. I mean,
Right.
एक वो मेले का गाना है,
Correct.
या एक आइटम नंबर है, रोमांटिक सॉन्ग्स है,
Correct.
एक स्लो नंबर है, एक अनप्लग्ड वर्जन है. सो हर चीज में एक अच्छा सा वेरिएशन लाना, एक एल्बम में इतने सारे अच्छे गाने देना इज वेरी वेरी डिफिकल्ट, एंड आई थिंक ही इज probably just the beginning of a very long and successful career.
High praise for you from, I'm,
Means a lot.
you know what, I'll tell you what, I'm so happy right now. Now, all of you who've been watching the MJ show know that we've had singers, we've had music directors in the past who've come and talked about the music that they are doing. And it's so rare to find the actor of the film willing to sit in with the music director and talk about the music, because I think the music for any film in India is so important.
Absolutely, and I think most of the time it's a song that reaches out
To the people
first, and
immediately,
absolutely,
exactly,
and
and
it's
connect with
because
people.
of the song that people want to come and see the
Film.
film. So in our case, I think that's one of the USPs of our film and one of the major selling points. So
Brilliant.
it just makes complete sense.
Absolutely brilliant.
And like I said, after the film releases, probably we'll have to call up 10,000 times to get his appointment. So now that we have him, we might as well make most of it.
Awesome stuff, man. Atif, you know what? I'm really happy for you, man. I mean, in fact, Shalmali, who was on season 1 of the
Yeah.
show, had sung one of your songs. That was the first time your song was actually sung on the MJ show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
she sang a song from Prague.
Yes, yes,
And
yes.
I think everyone, all of you love Shalmali, and seems you love her too, because you've got her back to do a
Yes.
song in this film. In fact, the first song on the CD here, Ala Ala Re Baji,
Ala
is
Re Baji,
sung by Shalmali and Adarsh Shinde.
Yeah.
So, apart from Shalmali, you've got Chinmay, who I think was incredible on Titli. I think that was the first time I heard her. Forgive
Yeah.
my ignorance. I know you've done so many other songs, but I loved you on Titli. I'm speaking to you, Chinmay, if you're watching right now. You got Bela Shinde. You got. You have sung a song on the film
Yeah,
as well,
yeah.
I can see. And Abhijit Sawant, well, Chinmay again. So, tell me a little bit about all of these fabulous singers that you've had on this soundtrack. How do you realize this is the girl I want for this song? Was it very clear when you were making the songs whom you wanted?
Yeah. So all these singers, first of all, they're fabulous singers.
Yeah.
The recordings were just so amazing. And most of them would just get done like very quickly because they're just so amazing.
Yeah.
मुझे को लगा ये क्या यार, थोड़ा और गाओ यार.
Yeah.
इतना फटाफट कैसे
हाँ.
हो गया?
So एक बार ऐसा हुआ that Nikhil was on his way.
हाँ.
He was supposed to come and we were recording Shravan with
हाँ.
Chinmay.
Okay.
And he was supposed to join us.
Right.
And by the time he came, we rapped. The song was done, and
Wow.
I didn't know what to say. Everything was perfect. So
अभी और क्या बोलूं, इसको हो गया गाना यार.
हो गया सब
Superb,
पूरा.
superb.
And all of them. And when we were selecting the singers,
Yeah.
it's something. It's very interesting.
Hmm.
Nikhil's first, the gut. It always works.
Nice.
That same thing happened when we did Pune 52.
Yeah.
Because Shalmali hadn't sung any song of that sort
Correct.
in Marathi, so he was like, let's
Get her on for that.
Yeah, let's check if we could do it with Shalmali.
Yeah.
That happened. Even over here, like Chinmay, for that matter, even me, I don't know Marathi.
Yeah.
I don't know Marathi. Yeah.
I don't know Marathi.
Which brings me to my next question, which is the most pertinent question here. He just said he doesn't know Marathi, and this is your second film in Marathi.
Yeah.
The first one was
Pune
also
52.
Pune 52, which is
Yes,
also.
yeah.
So how did this happen? How did you realize that Marathi is the space that you want to try to make songs? And I know you worked in Hindi as well, but
Yeah.
how did this happen?
For me, I don't think barrier is at all a concern.
Especially language.
Yeah, the language
Correct.
barrier is just nothing. I mean, as long as I could make the melodies,
Correct.
and as long as it is.
Yeah, exactly. But I guess music per se ऐसी कोई language music की होती है.
बिल्कुल,
It's
बिल्कुल.
universal. And
Yeah.
the moment you get what you want to deliver,
हाँ.
कि this is the feel.
हाँ.
Per se.
Yeah,
I think it
yeah.
just makes and
It makes sense.
In fact, I'm glad because अच्छी बात ये है कि महाराष्ट्र नहीं है.
हाँ.
वो in fact advantage है.
So एक सोचने का अलग.
हाँ, exactly. Because अगर आप
perspective
महाराष्ट्र
है.
हैं तो अच्छा महाराष्ट्र हूँ, मैंने मराठी फिल्में की है, मराठी फिल्म में इस तरीके का म्यूजिक है ना
होना चाहिए, हाँ.
तो वो एक ऑलरेडी आपका सेट टेम्पलेट होता है कि
Correct.
वो उस हिसाब से जाना है. बट हिम नॉट बीइंग अ महाराष्ट्रन
Yeah.
रियली हेल्प्स बिकॉज आई मीन फॉर दैट मैटर व्हेन आई हर्ड आला आला रे बाजी फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम आई सेड अच्छा ये थोड़ा साउथ का फ्लेवर भी लग रहा है इसमें.
Nice.
यार लेकिन अच्छा है यार.
हाँ.
हम लोग नहीं तो कब करेंगे.
Correct.
वो थोड़ा जरूरी है. ऐसा कुछ एक अलग थोड़ा कुआक आना बहुत
Correct.
जरूरी है. बाकी जब मैंने व्हेन आई हर्ड दिस वन श्रावण और ये ना आई सेड यार ये तो एक्चुअली हिंदी के गानों की ऐसी धुन होती है.
Correct.
मैंने काफी टाइम से मराठी में ऐसा कुछ सुना नहीं है.
हाँ.
So I said very nice. Who is this guy? So then in fact हम लोग launch के दिन
Nice.
मिले and I really congratulated him
Very cool.
for all these numbers. He's superb.
I have to compliment Shreyas once again now, because apart from being an actor, he's also now been a producer. And he released a film a little while ago in 2014, a film called Poster Boys. I was there for the music launch of that film. And that also had a music director who's not from the Marathi music industry as such, I mean, you wouldn't associate that name with the Marathi industry. He was on season 1 of the MJ show as well. I'm talking about the incredible Leslie Lewis. I love the fact that you don't have those barriers that he's talking about as well. कि Marathi film है तो you must get like your Marathi music directors.
Marathi music directors are very expensive, by the way. Yeah. So that is one of the reasons. It's not that I never wanted to work with Marathi music directors, but certain music directors charge a lot of money.
Oh wow.
And in that respect, the music sales. In fact, now there are more companies coming in and offering you various kind of deals.
Correct.
But till Poster Boys, I remember there were probably just a couple of them said कि अरे अभी म्यूजिक सीडीज तो बिकती नहीं है, तो ऑनलाइन आपको करना पड़ता है, तो ज्यादा म्यूजिक पे कितना खर्चा करोगे.
करेक्ट.
सो आई सेड अच्छा बट इतना सब जब म्यूजिक डायरेक्टर्स को पता है तो भी फिर इतना पैसे क्यों चार्ज कर रहे हैं कि हम एक गाने का 10 लाख लेंगे, 8 लाख. मैंने कहा अच्छा भैया.
And especially when you have to do it by yourself.
आप बहुत बड़े म्यूजिक डायरेक्टर हैं, मैं आपको अफोर्ड नहीं कर सकता. So but apart from that, what the reason I went to Leslie sir is because we were chatting in one of the shows and he happened to say कि यार मेरे पास कुछ धुनें हैं, if you're making something, just come over and listen to them.
Nice.
So there were a couple of other young budding music directors in Marathi also who came and he said, we want to work with you. I said ठीक है तो सुनाओ कुछ. Then I told them what I had in mind and the kind of song that I wanted. Unfortunately, they couldn't just gauge it. They didn't get what I wanted to deliver. There was one song, the first song in Poster Boys was in 3 different ways, the same kind of thing.
Okay.
So when I told Leslie sir that this is what I want, yeah, I mean it is like he said, अच्छा तो अमिताभ बच्चन चाहिए. I said meaning जो इमोशन भी करे, एक्शन भी करे, फाइट भी करे, रोमांस भी करे, बट एक फेस एक हो. I said करेक्ट, ये पकड़ लिया सर आप. बोला हाँ 2-3 दिन बाद आना, मैं धुन सुना दूंगा. तो वो ओल्ड स्कूल गिटार लेके उन्होंने धुन सुनाई. I really loved it. So I said तो फिर मैंने कहा फिर जरूरत क्या है. At the end of the day, you want good music. You want your listeners to have good music, and that could be anyone,
Absolutely. And I have to tell you guys, if you've not heard the tracks from that movie, there's one song especially, I've spoken about this on Twitter as well. My biggest recommendation to all of you, irrespective of whether you understand a word of Marathi. I'm a Maharashtrian and sometimes I don't understand Marathi when it's sung, but I love this song and every emotion that it gives to you is unbelievable. Shankar Mahadevan has sung the song. Leslie Lewis has given the music for that. Song is called Kshana Hai.
Kshana Hai.
Incredible, incredible. Okay, let's get back to Atif. Atif, let's end this segment. I always get, if we have singers on the show, we always get them to sing a little bit of their song. So we've got a music director who's also sung on the track.
Yeah.
So can I hear you sing a little bit of any song? It doesn't have to be the song that you did. It could be
Okay.
another song which is
Yes.
one of your favorites. But I want to hear you hum a little bit of it.
Sing your favorite song.
Arey.
Better be from this probably film called Baji if you can.
Yeah, but I just want to say one more thing.
Yeah.
When Shreya said, when he first heard it,
Yeah.
so Nikhil had called me, that he heard it and he really liked it.
Yeah.
So that was like one really big moment for me because, it was all in scratch form that time and I was wondering how the reaction
So
would
what
be
was
and
the
it was
song
like
that,
awesome.
What was the song that he heard first? Do you remember?
It was Ala
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 Baji
Baji.
and I think Yena as
Yena.
well. He
Yena.
called me and he said, that
Yena was the
you
one
heard
that
it.
I heard.
Acha, so thoda sa ho jaye, one of these songs maybe.
Yena I can sing. It's just only the lyrics is
Arey.
the problem because
कोई बात नहीं यार, हम कर दो, lyrics याद नहीं है तो हम कर दो.
I can sing, lyrics का problem है, बाकी I can sing. क्या गाएगा अभी?
चलो थोड़ा try करो.
Yena or Shravan.
Whichever.
Whichever,
Your call.
whichever.
Your call.
Okay, I'll sing Shravan then.
Shravan, ठीक है.
आभाळ उतरून आज बिलगते जीवाचे पाखरू चिंबते रखते दुख्याची भूल मनात उतरते शुद्धन बुद्ध सारे भान हरपते. So this was my part in Shravan which I sang with
And in fact,
Chinmay.
we shot it in high speed, so 48 frames.
Yeah.
So when we shoot it, it is double the speed.
Oh, okay.
So when I had to sing it, it was like, what is that?
आभाळ
आभाळ उतरून आज बिलगते जीवाचे पाखरू चिंबती रखते It was so funny. Good fun,
Epic.
good fun.
But good stuff, man. And
Thanks, man.
and congratulations on getting this project and on
Thank you
getting
so
your
much.
second Marathi film. What we'll do is, I'm giving him a promise right here on the show. We'll do a separate episode and we'll talk about your musical journey sometime soon. In fact, let's do it when you've got your next project planned. We'll sit down and we'll talk about everything that you've done so far.
Great.
Thank you very,
Lovely.
very much for being here
Thanks
with
so much,
with
Mihir.
both of
Thank
us
you.
right now.
Yeah.
We've got one more special guest lined up who's going to come up after a very short break. You do not want to miss this. Stay here.